A long-lived peace. Is at the end. Is at an end. And now it's too quick, okay? Too quick for me. Weak orphans! Of course, they are strong knights. Will he live? He will. I sense a strong life force within him. He should regain consciousness soon. We found them like this on the escape from Finn, fallen from terrible wounds. By the time we brought them here, I feared it was already too late. His life is not in danger. The sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest now. Of course. We'd best be off to the meeting. I imagine they're already waiting for us. If the Empire is allowed to complete the dreadnought they're building in Bavsk, their attack will begin in earnest. We cannot sit idly by and watch. We must act. Where am I? Leon! Maria! Guy! Where are you? Ah, here they are. Firion, you're alive. I thought you... I'm fine, Maria. You seem alright too, Guy, but wait, where's Leon? Princess of Finn, save us. But Leon, not here. I see. Don't worry, I'm sure he's okay. So you've regained your strength? Very good. Your life force is strong indeed. It was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, Your Highness, but there's something I must ask of you. Please, let us join the rebel army. I could never allow such a thing. You know nothing of battle. You would only be throwing your lives away. You should return to your homes. But we have no homes. Not anymore. The Imperials attacked and our parents... I'm truly sorry, but then that changes nothing. I cannot permit you to join our army. If you've nowhere else to go, you're welcome to stay here in Altair. If you know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. The password is Wild Rose, remember it well? I see your destiny clearly. The future it holds seems closely entwined with my own. You will begin your journey to Finn. That is the first step toward realizing your fate. Heh. You've wasted no time using the password. Heed well the information it will bring you. You can learn much of value by listening. I offer you one more bit of advice before you depart for Finn. Those who have fallen in battle can be revived at a sanctuary. Should one of you fall before you reach Finn, go without hesitation to the nearest sanctuary. The port of Palum lies not far east of here, but a lake separates us, so you won't be able to reach the town without a canoe. Heading to Finn, are we? It's not my place to tell you what to do, but I'd reconsider if I were you. It's a dangerous place to be, you see. The city is crawling with the Empire's monsters. To the north lies a small village called Gatria. Judging by the look of you, you'd be lucky to make it that far. Before you go anywhere, I suggest you visit the room with the sigil that saved your life. There you'll find people who can teach you a thing or two about adventuring. I think you're going to need all the advice they can spare. An arrow struck me in the back during the battle, leaving me in this state. Perhaps I really have grown old. My daughter, Hilda, now serves as a regent. You should speak with her. Gordon, the Prince of Kashuan, is hiding out here in Altair. I don't know what happened, but something has made him lose faith in himself. I'm Paul, the greatest thief in all the world. They've yet to invent the loot I can't burgle or steal. The Imperial coffers have kept my purse fed with Jill lately. I never steal from the rebels, you can be sure of that. My home was in Finn too. I can't even go home now that the Empire has occupied the city. This is the town of Altair. The Imperial forces haven't been deployed this far out yet. I suppose it's only a matter of time though. Tobul, the fellow over in that weapons shop, is one fine blacksmith. I think something's been bothering him lately though. What could you want with me? I'm just an old man. The Geezer Act is just a cover. My name's Tobul, and I'm the best darn blacksmith in the rebel army. My name is Gordon. I was once a prince of Kashuan. I'm nothing but a coward. When my brother Scott fell in battle, I abandoned my kingdom and fled here. So you've asked to take up arms in the struggle? I'm so afraid Hilda will turn me away that I haven't even asked her. I've been stalling here. I'm just a spineless coward. Go ahead, laugh. I deserve it. This is the village of Gatria. Finn is just over there across the lake, see? The Imperial forces have occupied Castle Finn. The gates are drawn and no one can enter. And with Imperial troops and monsters roaming the streets, the city isn't any better off. There's a pub just on the outskirts of Finn. When the Empire invaded, the barkeep didn't make it out in time. They say he's still working there, pouring drinks for the Imperials. Gatria and Altair haven't fallen into the clutches of the Empire yet, but once the dreadnought is complete, nothing will be able to stop the Empire. So far so good. Pray as you pray, a warm light suddenly envelops you, and a voice overflowing with compassion rings in your ears. Wandering soul, return now from the distant land where sorrow and darkness hold sway. So it's free? Wow. It's just as we've heard, the city is crawling with Imperial soldiers. We have to be careful. Make sure not to get too close. Whoa! Where do you think you're going? Customers aren't allowed behind the counter. These Imperials are as ill-bred as they come. But if I use the password... Aha! You're with the rebels. You'll find a secret door in this wall. There's a wounded soldier back there. Go see if you can help him. What am I going to do? I've had it with this place. You guys can take it from here. Don't let us down. Are you going to turn me over to the Empire? At least have the decency to kill me first. I don't want them to take me alive. So, you're rebel soldiers, are you? My name is Scott. I am a Prince of Kashuan. Prince Scott? We were told you fell in the battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. I am, but not for much longer. I'm afraid I must ask you a favor of you. There's something you must tell my brother Gordon. Tell him I know he has great strength. He must learn to have more faith in himself. I also have a message for the king. Tell him the reason Finn fell so quickly is that Count Burgen betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. There's one more thing. Tell Hilda. Tell Hilda that I love her. No, don't deliver that last message. The confession of a dying man. They would only bring her pain. My brother, Leon. Have you heard of him? I'm sorry, but I have not. I wish I could be more of help. Here, I want you to take my ring. I'm sure it will be of use. Maybe it's all this talking, but I've grown extremely tired. If you'll excuse me, I just need to rest, just for a little while. You obtain the Scott's ring. That ring! It's my brother's. He really said all those things about me? That ring belonged to Scott. Is he alive? No. He gave us this ring in Finn just before he lost the last of his strength. Did he say anything? No, nothing. Your Highness, please, the ring belongs with you. No, keep it. It suits a personage of courage. We lost Finn because we were ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armor made of mithril. I've charged Joseph, a man living in Salamand, with the task of finding a source of mithril. I do not know the cause, but we've been out of contact with him for some time now. Would you go with Minwu to Salamand to look into this? I heard Her Highness's words and have waited here for you since. To reach Salamand, we must first pass through the port town of Paloom. Take my canoe and let us be on our way. The Empire hasn't attacked Paloom or Poft, at least not yet. The ship heading out for our little port will take you straight to Poft. Now there's a fine lass. How about you and me go have a drink? With you? Not a chance. Pavsk, Salamand. Once you pass Poft, they say all the cities are under the control of the Empire. Paloom's a town of freedom. Wanna settle down here with me, handsome? Done, just board the ship in front of town and off you go. This is the port of Poft. Salamand is to the north, and to our east is Bavsk. Bavsk? The city to our east is under the control of the Empire. They're building something terrible there. You're here to ride the airship? If you've got the cash, there's no place I can't take ya. Can I interest you folks in a ride on Sid's pride and joy? The only airship of its kind in all the world. No matter how far, will take you to your destination in the blink of an eye. Of course, transportation of this fine caliber comes at a cost. Interested? Have you seen the airship? It belongs to a fellow named Sid, who lives right here in Poft. He's the only one around who can fly it. Yeah, but looking for Sid? He's probably over in the pub. I hear a fugitive will get a ride on that airship of his. Summit Falls is beyond the mountain range to the south of Salamand. That's where the Empire's been mining its mithril. The Empire's enslaved the men of Salamand and forced them to work in the cave at Summit Falls. Please, you have to help them. I love Joseph, but I know that if I'm around, I would just get in his way. You have business with me? Mithril? I haven't found any yet. I do have a few leads, but I don't plan on sharing what I do know with a bunch of perfect strangers. I'm gonna need you to do a little something to prove you are who you say you are. There are a bunch of people from Salamand who are being forced to work in the cave at Summit Falls. Rescue them and we'll talk. You're here for Princess Hilda? A little short in the tooth, aren't you? You kids can't fool me. I see. Help us, please. Firion, it's you! Am I ever glad you're here? This is Joseph's daughter, Nellie. I think that dastardly Burgen's been holding her hostage to threaten Joseph. Princess Hilda told you to bring her back some mithril, right? Well, that's normally where I step in. I figured out that this was where the mithril was coming from easy enough. So I thought I'd get the jump on you guys and nab the mithril before you could get here. Only I messed up and got caught. Me, of all people! Well, I know when I'm in over my head. So long, but don't worry, I'll take everyone here with me. Thanks for saving us, I owe you one. Rebels. Never thought I'd have to deal with your kind down here. Well, if you think you're getting mithril, you'd be right. My mithril blades straight through your heart. Our husbands are back, safe and sound, and we have you to thank for it. Thank you so much. We owe you our freedom to you. Thanks for saving me. You'd better get that mithril back to Altair. Princess Hilda is waiting for you. The Empire also suffered heavy losses at the Battle of Finn. They're building the Dreadnought in Bavsk to help compensate for those losses. Our ship. A man named Sid, the former captain of Finn's Order of the White Knights, built an airship. It's a ship that sails the skies, but the airship captivated him, body and soul, and he soon left Finn. We are poorer for his absence. I'm told he now lives in Poft, granting travelers passage on his airship for a price. He then uses this money to make further renovations of his airship, or so the story goes. If I had some mithril, I bet I could make some mighty impressive weapons and armor. Ho ho, that's mithril! I've been waiting for the chance to work this metal for as long as I remember. Alright, leave the rest to me. Swords, armor, you name it, I'll start crafting. It's been too long since I let my hammer ring. You can buy the equipment I made over at the shop counter. That'll keep my hands full. I tell ya that. See ya!